family finally has closure tonight. The Colbert County Sheriff telling Way 31 that the remains discovered back in November of 2020 on Jarman Lane have been positively identified as Courtney Staggs. Staggs was last seen 4 years ago, leaving the area of Irvine Street, less than 20 miles from where her remains were discovered. Way 31 reporter Maddie McCaffrey joins us live now at the Colbert County Sheriff's Office. Maddie, the sheriff spoke in detail today about how important it is that they have finally identified these remains.
Yeah, Dan, Sheriff Eric Ballantyne says he and his investigators are very thankful that the remains of Courtney Staggs have been identified. He says that her remains were sent off to the FBI in Quantico, and today the FBI called him to give him the news. He says that his investigators, and more importantly, the family of Courtney Staggs, are very thankful that they're finally getting the answers they need after 4 years.
You know, that's really a long time for me, and you can imagine what it's like for the family that's sitting there trying to bring some closure and try to have a proper burial. And they always think there's a possibility that their loved one's out there somewhere. And we didn't give up that hope. But unfortunately, their loved one is deceased, but we are able to give them that answer so they can start to heal and move forward. So today's a good day. It's bittersweet, but this does allow us to move forward and bring these people to justice and find out what happened to Miss Staggs. So,
Sheriff Ballantyne describes the pain the Stagg family has gone through as excruciating. He says their investigators are now working to piece together what happened to Courtney so justice can be served.
We do have some persons of interest that we are going to speak with very soon, but now that we have this positive ID, we can create a better timeline, and this is something we're going to start working on immediately. And we're just glad that we got a positive ID and get the family the closure that they deserve.
Now, Sheriff Ballantyne says they'll be working immediately to determine the cause of death for Courtney Staggs. He says he believes she was killed, and this will be treated as a murder investigation. And we're going to stay on top of this story for you, let you know the latest on air and online at waytv.com. I'm live in Colbert County with coverage you can count on. Maddie McCaffrey, Way 31 News.